Before we talk about what's coming up, let's talk about what just happened.
Season 1 was a lot of fun.
More fun than I expected. A heck of a lot.
Same here. I didn't realize, how many conversations, important, exciting, and fun conversations there were right here in Fredericksburg.
I know, and we learned a lot about the community.
And a heck of a lot about the Texas music scene as well. So
Yeah.
that was awesome.
And we learned a lot about it, the people that actually sit and listen and in the conversation and kind of, we learned a lot about people in general. And it was amazing season. I don't know where this thing came from. It just came out of air and we all sat down and put it together and
I'm gonna call on that. It was created so that Judge had somewhere to talk because we all got tired of hearing him. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, boss. I'm kidding.
my friend Aaron said I finally have a venue for all of my hot air.
Yes, we needed a what? Say that again.
We needed a venue for all of my hot air, according to Aaron, but my buddy Aaron. But anyway, I don't know where this thing came from, but it's been a lot of fun, and we learned a lot about a lot of people, and I'm ready to roll.
How about those numbers? I mean, you've got them up in your noggin, don't you? I mean, the incredible numbers, close to 5,000 subscribers, right?
Yeah, the subscribers a big one. That's where a human went in and said, I saw this, I want to watch it, and the subscribers are up to almost 5,000, which is very sizable for a community show. And then almost 200,000 views overall. Most are local. The other cool thing that I've gotten a couple of texts here lately about people, either wanting to come on the show or they're, like we've got elected officials, their teams talking to us about coming on. We've got musicians, known names and stuff that are reaching out to us as well. So the numbers are good. The feedback's good from our viewers, and the response is good from guests. So I think it's a great thing.
And I feel like we've reached our ultimate goal pretty fast, whereas we can start selling some advertising and let, the Fredericksburg businesses, not just in Fredericksburg, any businesses really anywhere worldwide that would want to get their word out about their business, we've got the avenue for them to do that.
Yes, we do.
We absolutely do. And, we wanted to make sure we had, the audience that sponsors needed to get the word out. And we have effectively done that. And then it just compounds from here. Just the audience, it just grows and grows and grows. What we're finding is that it has that compound effect. And the idea is to extend that on out to our sponsors as we go.
Yeah.
Yep. I love it. And, like we said, allow them to get the word out, and our podcast family grows as well, because that's kind of how we tick. Family outbreak.
That's it.
I can call you family. I mean, if you're forcing me to, I guess I can call y'all family.
I was sharing with an individual yesterday that contacted me about one of our federal known elected officials coming on, and I was telling them, we're not overly a political show. We're not here we're not, nothing really controversial, that sort of thing. We're just being authentic and true to ourselves, true to our viewers and sponsors and so forth. And it's just a good time. And that's what kind of keeps it our little podcast family,
But I do want to hear what some of these politicians have to say, or people running an office, even local Fredericksburg office. And, water is a big concern. Things like we will address those and tackle those conversations head on.
Absolutely head on. We want to know, they're going to represent us. And so we want to know more about how they're going to do that. And of course, we want to know where we can put in, send input to their team, to themselves, things affecting our lives, just the way we've been doing. So yeah, we'll be addressing important issues without question.
Nice.
Community, baby. Community and Texas music. I love it.
That's what this podcast is all about.
Yep. Good stuff. Good stuff.
As I was thinking, season one,
Yeah,
a lot of things that are important.
it did. Is people want to hear real stories.
They want context.
They want context. They want, they want to hear from people who are actually living it and what they're doing in our community, as well as the music. Yes, in my opinion, one of my favorite lines, musical lines. If you want to make it, you can't fake it. You got to live it. And this is a venue for people to come on and talk to us, whether they're musicians, business people, elected officials, nonprofits. You have it. It's an opportunity for them to come on and tell us about how they're living it, how they're doing what they do, and let our viewers learn a little more about us and them, and that's the best part, in my opinion.
Well, and there's so many changes going on in our world so rapidly. The progress of AI is mind-boggling.
ChatGPT is taking over.
Well, and it's happening so fast. What's happening? Even the characterizations, or whatever you want to call it, that are getting more realistic each day. So, I mean, AI in the music industry is a conversation. So, I mean, we're going to have a lot of things to tackle. I've always been one of these guys that I hold back on
words.
What's the word I'm looking for? Technology, some of the like computers and all these things. I'm still old school a little bit. I kind of hold back the reins, but I'm thinking on this AI, I'm going to have to dive in.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I use I use it as a sort of a cruise control. I make sure I'm using my mind, and it helps me write and stuff here and there. But we are using technology to get to our vendors. Our viewers, JD, to your point. But I think it's important for viewers to understand, and I think it's important for us to understand. We're using the technology to get to them, but it's just us. It's just us folks doing our thing and talking about the way we live our lives and introducing ourselves to other folks. And there's no AI in the people we're bringing on. It's real deal people.
That's right. But
there's no auto tune for their voices here.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Exactly. But as we go along, we'll talk about how it is affecting everyone in different ways. Like the music industry, there's a lot of the artists have brought that up. There's a band that has a number one song that it's an AI band.
It's
like, everything is a blessing and curse, I guess, right? In life, there's pros and cons to everything, right?
I think so, but I think you said one time last season, JD, that it's a machine doesn't have a soul, and so it'll be interesting to kind of see how AI plays into things and whatnot. But you're right. We'll be talking about all of that kind of stuff and how it affects the folks coming on and our viewers.
But we're going to be real to the community, genuine and live and in living color, real souls, man. How about that?
Good stuff, man.
We'll keep it going.
I felt the whole thing is worth putting together. I tell you, I couldn't have had more fun putting this, doing the whole thing this last year, and 2026 is going to be great.
Oh yeah, you had a vision and you did it, buddy. You did it.
We did it. I didn't do anything. I just got in here to talk.
Screaming and kicking. You dragged me screaming and kicking, but I'm here, and I did have fun. I have had fun doing it. I'm not gonna lie.
It is fun,
and I didn't actually know a lot of the music guests that we've had over last year. It's shocked me. I didn't even realize that one, they lived in Fredericksburg. Two, that they did so many different things. They worked with so many like country artists that I actually know. Like I didn't know who Quincy Adams was. I didn't know who, Jaden Grissom and all of them. I didn't know who any of them were, even though I listen to country. But I do know who the Brooks and Dunn are, and everybody else that they worked with. I don't even know if one of them was working with Brooks and Dunn. I have horrible memory, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. The road to their success, and
it's been great hearing it and getting to know them.
And if you watch, I track everybody that's been on, these up and comers, and I just kind of follow them, and they're all working and they're all moving. I mean, moving along. Nobody's sitting still, so they're all headed in the right direction. You can tell.
Amen.
Yeah,
Amen to
amen.
that. One thing I used to always tell my radio DJs, and I feel like we're delivering this on the podcast as well. If we're having fun, the viewers are having fun. So
Right.
you agree? It's been a lot of fun.
It has been a
And
lot
the
of
fun's
fun.
going to continue. It's going to get more fun.
It is. It is. 2026 is going to be a great year for us.
Can you give me a little more enthusiasm here? You know I'm a little cheerleader here. Let's try this one more time.
It is.
It is. Say it, Judge.
It is. It is.
There you go. Yay!
Another thing we're going to be adding here in season 2 is a quick news read.
Yeah, I heard I'll be handling that every week.
Well, Judge is going to get the info to you.
Yeah, I'll send it to you ahead of time, Marty, every week. And I just thought it'd be good for the community to get a little, the headlines as we go and hear a little bit about where people are playing music and, just stuff's going on around town.
Maybe a little bit of hard news in there too, right? Things happen. Stuff occurs.
We'll definitely.
All I can tell them right now is like what's updated on Nashville. No, I'm just kidding. No, but today, this weekend, I know at Pioneer we've got Night Owls playing both Friday and Saturday night from 8:30 to 12:30. And we also have our local David Harris, who's also playing. He'll be playing on next Wednesday, and he also plays every Saturday in the afternoon. So, but as far as news for this week, I'm all caught up because I didn't get my skit. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm traveling. I'm up in Ruidoso, and so I'll start on that this next week. I get them to you, and all you got to do is read them.
Nice. I can do that. I know how to read.
Sounds like a plan.
I think.
Kind of a cool angle on the show this week. Judge is in Ruidoso, New Mexico, and we've got him piped in today. But speaking of news, we were talking about news in Fredericksburg. How's it going there in Ruidoso?
Man, things are going really good. The weather's great. Took the boys. We went skiing yesterday. There's not a ton of snow yet, but there's enough. They got a couple of lifts open, and town's buzzing a little bit. You can tell people are still reeling from Christmas and so forth, and getting ready for ski season.
How's it going with the flooding that took place this past summer?
There's dozers and equipment all up and down the river that kind of runs through the middle of the town, cleaning it up. Really, the attractions and that sort of thing have not overly been affected, other than, the people seeing it in the media and thinking Ruidoso's underwater. It is, in fact, not. It is doing well, and we're having a ball.
In fact, you got a chance for some new snowfall, don't you? Y'all that's going to be great.
They're saying tomorrow.
No.
Yeah, they're saying tomorrow and Thursday, and so, I think we're coming home like Saturday or something. We're using it as a little recharge, kind of hit the reset button, get the year started, and we got the whole family out here, even the dogs. So we're just kind of hanging out and getting ready for 2026.
Well, relax, because we're gonna work you hard this year.
I assume so.
We're going to bust your butt. You're going to be busting your butt in 2026.
There is no doubt. That's why I'm enjoying this week while I've got it.
Yeah, because even with the podcast, we've got so many new things going on. It's going to keep us all busy. I love it.
It is.
I'm ready for it.
I am too.
Yeah.
Let's talk about all the exciting things we're going to conjure up in 2026 for season 2. A lot of fun stuff coming up.
You mean like the great guest list we have lined up?
Woo, yeah.
It is coming along.
Go ahead, Judge.
I was just saying that guest list is coming along quickly.
We got some familiar faces coming up and some new ones coming on.
And I've gotten with all the Texas radio promoters, so we're going to have just a nice slate of Texas artists on a weekly basis.
Nice, including people that are coming up
and comers, and hey, we'll have some of those famous guys in here too.
Oh, nice.
And
I guess I won't miss any more episodes.
Hey, JD, I'd like to give a shout out if if they don't see us on here, if you get a chance, man, tell those promoters thank you for sending us some just unbelievable musicians.
I will. I'll definitely do that because they have, and each week it's going to get better in 2026. So I'm real excited about that as well.
Same. I'm excited to meet new people.
It's always a good time, especially those up and comers, man. They come in there with the energy, and they just, they're showing us what they got, what they're made of, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, I use Cody Johnson as an example. I know there's so many Cody Johnson fans out there. He released, I'm going to say 5 or 6 singles on the Texas chart in the early days that didn't do a whole lot. It got up into the 90s, 70s maybe. But when he released Diamond in My Pocket, his first number one, he then had a slew of number ones. And look where he's at now. He's had one, just a while back, he was in the news for having one of the biggest audiences in history.
Right.
Cody, and he started on the Texas chart.
On the Texas charts, where we're getting these good people.
What's that, Dutch?
And that's where we're getting these good people is from, the Texas charts and the promoters and so forth that are putting them up there. And like you said, I mean, it just comes out of nowhere. They just break out and go.
Yeah.
So, right. And that's my point is, too, these guys were once Cody Johnson, the guys we're getting in.
Exactly.
And ladies are so important.
I was about to say something, but I was going to let you finish.
That's another topic in Texas radio and in radio in general, that ladies don't really get that respect they deserve sometimes in the music business. I mean, that's a true statement. There's nothing controversial there.
And they bring chocolate chip cookies when they come. Come on. Can we get some more ladies on here?
But I mean, the ladies are kicking ass too, and getting the respect they deserve. But I've always, even through all my years of radio programming in the 90s, I always included the ladies in rotation, and not just light rotation. I worked them into heavy rotation. So I support the ladies, Texas music.
I'm not going to say anything smart aleck about that.
That would be a first. That would be a first. Yeah, there's all kinds of things we can do. There's all kinds of we got a lot planned, but we do want to keep the show somewhat spontaneous, and we want to hear from the viewers what you guys want to hear and see. I just think that we got a good thing coming in season 2, and I think we're going to add some new angles to things and just kind of try some new things out with you and see how you like it.
I'm in.
I'm
ready. I'm ready for season 2 big time.
Season 2 is going to be good.
JD, we're missing my favorite part of the show right now. We haven't given anything away.
A giveaway.
A giveaway are always good.
How about a nice cap?
Where?
Pioneer cap.
Where?
Where's it at?
Where?
Here, there it is. Hammer.
Hey, help me. Hold on.
That's it.
All right. Well, who's our lucky weekly winner?
We're gonna let you do it. Dig.
I'm gonna dig on the very bottom.
Oh, he's going bottom.
I'm going bottom. Hold up.
I'm not gonna say you're a bottom feeder. I can't say that.
Okay, I got one. All right, let's see. Maddie's good girl Emily.
Maddie, good girl Emily. Okay.
Oh, Maddie's. It's apostrophe. So whoever Emily is, she belongs, I guess, to Maddie, and she is a good girl.
Okay.
Well, Emily, you have won a camouflage hat.
That's gonna look.
Get it to Ashley, and Ashley, get with Ashley, and she will make sure you get it. Anything else, gentlemen?
Judge, do you have anything to add? I know we're going to edit this out, but
I just the drawings and such this year. I just I want to bring up that these aren't just your standard. We're going to be doing the giveaways of trips and things like that as we go, as we kind of find these things. Ruidoso will be doing another big Ruidoso trip. They're not gimmick trips; they're the real deal that have value and really. We're trying to find things that you'll want, that we would want ourselves, and just kind of have fun with it and just make it a part of the fun of the show.
Nice.
Sounds like a winner to me.
It does. I know. I'm kind of mad that I didn't win the Ruidoso trip, but
I was going to say, I wish we could qualify.
I know we don't qualify for these things. Hey, but that's okay. JD said he'll give me a free wine tour.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's when he took me to the store. That was it. That was my wine tour. He took me to the store and he bought me a bottle of wine. He said, "Here you go, Marty. Here's your tour. Here's your free tour.
Put a glass in each room in your house and walk around your house."
Yeah, he's your tour. Well, I'm looking forward to our weekly giveaways, and I'm looking forward to all the gift cards, tickets, and real trips and everything that we're going to give away. So
it's going to be fun.
Look forward to that, guys.
We talked about all the exciting things coming up in season 2, but this one I'm most excited about, and I'll let you break the news, Marty.
So, Pioneer, or our podcast, is going to be bringing on some new sponsorships and partners. Yes, finally, we got there.
You'll be able to get the word out about your business, right, Judge? And it's going to be a great opportunity for businesses in Fredericksburg, not just Fredericksburg, but worldwide, anywhere.
Anywhere that wants to get their voice out, to a show with a solid following, particularly here in Fredericksburg and the Hill Country, all over Texas. We've got, a wide viewership now. And that was what was important to me. I know it's important to you as well, JD. We've talked about it many times. And that's that we want to make sure we're giving our sponsors value. You and I are both, JD and I are both sponsors ourselves, so is Marty and Ashley by way of being part of our team. But I'm a sponsor with coaches, with Pioneer and so forth in different ways for marketing our business. JD, you're a sponsor, as we know, in different ways for Weinheimer Tours. So we know what it's like to be a sponsor, and we know what kind of value we're looking for. And I feel like that's what we're offering to our sponsors, is a great way to get their name out, to talk to the community directly. So I'm looking forward to it.
With almost 250,000 views, and what we got to understand, we're saying this is season 2. We haven't even done this a full year yet. And the growth has been phenomenal in 33 episodes.
No, this is our 35. This is our 35th episode.
Oh, that's right. We have
this is our 35th. You're right. With the Christmas episodes and so forth. And there's various programs. JD will get by and talk to you or your business about it. But there's different ways we want to look at it. But at the end of the day, when we do business with somebody, we consider it a partnership. And, that's kind of the way we want to go at it.
Yeah.
JD, unless you've got any other, that's just kind of the way I see it.
No, it is a partnership. It's relations and it's a total partnership with the advertising. Of course, we'll work hand in hand with you to get the messages out that you want to get out. And, we can even bring we can help you with your commercials. And
my boy.
we can help with the commercials. We can help with, and the other thing is, coming on the show, I think I always try to add something a little different. Drives my wife crazy, but I try to do things a little different than other people do from time to time. I think, coming on the show and actually talking about your business in an authentic way from time to time adds kind of another piece to it. It gives you an opportunity to tell them who you really are, not just a quick commercial.
Yeah, add some value to it.
To me, this is a vessel for everyone to hop on board, us included, podcast, sponsorships, musicians, community guests, community news, comedians. But my point is, the podcast is the vessel.
Yes.
And we want everybody to be a part of it. And then that vessel is worldwide, which is that makes it real exciting. So, even though we talk about Fredericksburg and the community, this is going out anywhere. You can watch anywhere in the world. Yeah. You're watching from Ruidoso.
I'm watching from Ruidoso on my computer, and I'm calling in from my computer. I mean, we're going to be everywhere. And, we're established at this point and excited.
All right. Looking forward to it. And if you want to partner up and get the word out about your business, just feel free to call me, and we can put my phone number up there, 830-329-6608, 830-329-6608. And if you need one of the most fun wine tours you'll ever have, or just need some chauffeur transportation, we got the best party buses in town,
there
baby.
You go.
So you can call that same number for a wine tour. Hey, I'll drive you.
Yeah. It good stuff. So I appreciate y'all laying that out. I think it's time, and I think we can be the show can be helpful to the community in that way as well as others.
Well, almost 5,000 subscribers, 200,000 views. A lot of our recent shows have had 8,000 views on a show. I mean, these numbers are definitely worthy of partnering up with some businesses.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I agree.
And it happened in such a, you know, a quick amount of time. I mean, how many?
Well, I can share, if I could give you a quick
35 weeks is a year, more than half a year.
Somebody got a calculator?
No.
You've had about 6 months? Or what? My math sucks, so I can't.
And then that's 4, 7, I don't know, 8 months? 8 months? I don't know.
When did we start this damn?
35 episodes ago.
I believe.
35 people. Okay, well, I hope our viewers don't hold the fact that none of us know math off the top of our heads against us, but we try.
2 and 2 is 5, baby.
Hey, sponsors and upcoming sponsors and partnerships, please understand we do have computers that add up for us.
Just as an example, guys, I just got to throw this out real quick. Don't want to sound like a salesman, but I do got to throw out just the example. They're a pioneer since we started the show. We've seen a significant increase over the previous years. In those time periods, in those months, and people come in, talk about the show, ask about the show, and so there's no question it has helped help business at Pioneer, and I think it can help all of our businesses in the community the same way.
Weinheimer Tour, same. I've gotten several tours off the shows, and it's just been wonderful. So we want to do that for your business if you're interested.
Absolutely.
Sure. Absolutely. Good point, Judge. Are we done with the first episode of season 2?
Just about. I mean, I don't know. Judge, do you have anything else you need to add on to season 2?
We were just going to talk a little bit about the show culture and brainstorm it a little bit, just kind of throw a few ideas out there. But I think we've kind of covered that throughout today. The culture of the show doesn't change. It's literally, just us in the community and doing our thing.
Awesome. And the Texas music scene.
Yes. And the Texas music scene. Yeah, that's really, that was really kind of what, put it in my head, tying it to Pioneer, and then here comes the community, and it's turned out to be something we're really enjoying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very much looking forward to season 2, so it's going to be a blast, y'all. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Let's do it.